but I'm not confused from cold beers in my head. I'm a slow song singing, good time thinking, whiskey drinking man. Dunn confused me yesterday. Asked my wife, she said we were going home. Well, no, she said Dunn. I swear to goodness, I said, okay, we're going home. I thought we had a show anyway. We are so happy to be here. You folks, I have to say, are making my night. You are spending your night with us. I couldn't make me any happier. Thank you so much. We got a bunch of music we're going to play for you. We got a bunch of stuff. We're going to dig right into it. We're going to go back a few years and kick a good old standard one off. Every day is a gamble, we're gonna make it through. When you live on the side of a mountain and the baby's only food. Was the youngest one among us, got sick and put on in. Daddy prayed to set this fame, but Mama would not heed. Carry me across the mountain before it's too late. Heal my broken body, get up in my faith. Carry me across the mountain, now give up on me. 'Cause I am but a helpless child, life depends on me. instead said, you may not make it through. My mama wrapped in her arms crying, what else can I do? Well, there's a place across the mountain top, across the mountainside. They say there is a doctor there might save our baby's life. Carry me across the mountain before it's too late. Will heal my broken body, it'll not be my fate. Carry me across the mountain, don't give up on me. 'Cause I'm but a helpless child, life depends on me. Now stand upon the mountain top before my mother's grave. Every year I visit here to thank her for that day. Carry me across the mountain before it's too late. Will heal my broken body, let not be my fate. Carry me across the mountain, don't give up on me.
Thank you so much. We are going to introduce some of the folks. I know it's, first of all, let me just ask, how many people here first time seeing the Dan Tyminski Band? Anyone? There's not a lot of you. Okay, we're saying we can do anything we want. We're safe. We're safe. We're going to tell you folks who everybody is up here. I think that's all I need to know. First chord. Come on, baby. It's hard, hard, oh hard, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. Yeah, it's hard, hard, oh hard, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. Thank you, I wish I was on some photograph job, sitting in my rocking chair, with one arm around my guitar and the other around you, dear. Lord, it's hard, hard, oh Lord, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. Yeah, it's hard, hard, oh Lord, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. You tell me more lies and stars in the sky, and darling, you'll never be mine. Oh, it's hard, hard, oh hard, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. Oh, hard, hard, oh hard, ain't hard. Love a girl that don't love you. That don't get your toe tapper working, your toe tapper's broken. We got to talk about the bass player a little bit. Woo! She gets a lot of that. Woo!
We hid it for a long time. We didn't, you know, you couldn't really tell. There's no more hiding it. She is playing bass for 2. And like, it's right in the wee hours too. Like it's due in like 30 minutes. We're gonna play extra fast. If she said if she starts speeding up at the end of the show, we'll know why. We'll make our exit. She is the heart and soul of the rhythm section of this band. There is no doubt about it. She brings the thunder every single night. I could not want to do this, what I do, without her. She has been the rock that we have all leaned on the whole time we've been playing together. Please make her welcome, both of them here now, Grace Davis and Baby Davis. Yes. We got to let's introduce the banjo player. Not just because I love the banjo, but because he is responsible for that big belly.
You dog!
Dear sweet hubby. He is one of my favorite banjo players I've ever heard. From the first time I heard him play, he plays a style. I grew up a banjo player, and that's what I always wanted to do. I thought if I ever grew up, I wanted to play just like this guy. But I'm more excited that he's about to be a dad. He's going to be the greatest dad that has ever been. I'm telling you, I'm very excited for and I can't wait to see how tired he gets. It's so great. If you would, please make him welcome, though. He is one of the best of the best of the best. Jason Davis playing 5 and as long as I know the first part, I'm good. Talk about the mandolin player for just a second. I almost forgot to introduce him last night. I don't know what happened. We got all the way to the end. Someone finally yelled, "Who's playing mandolin?" I got to talk about him because he is one of my favorites ever. He is, I've been calling him a cat. If you understand the musician's lingo, you can be good, you can be great, you can be awesome. But if you're a cat, it's a whole other thing. People say, "Who's playing with you?" I say, "We got a cat." They say, "Well, that's great." You know, they're excited immediately because they know what I mean. And when I look at this guy, I can tell you, all I can think is meow. Meow. No, he is, He is unbelievable mandolin player and bass player and guitar player and banjo player, and he's going to sing some for you later. He does it all, but he's going to give you more than your share of mandolin tonight, I promise. This is the man, Aaron Ramsey, playing the mandolin for you. He's going to kick this next song off, but I didn't tell him what it was. So this is going to be fun. No, don't tell him. I just want to see you kick one and see if we're thinking alike here. I know you know what we're going to do. Come on, buddy.
Just like old times you were here last night, and gone were my sorrows and cares. Just like old times you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. I was alone in the dark, yes my dear, making dreams like all you left me there. Son, I told me you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. It's so empty since you've been gone. When I loved you with all of my heart. Everyone was mine when you smiled last night and said we could make a new start. But I was alone in the dark, yes my dear, making dreams like all you left me there. I told me you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. There. Son, I told me you were gone, and I had a dream of an old love affair. Had a dream of an old love affair.
We got one more man to introduce, and he's going to rock you.
That's Little Pud.
He's new to the band. Now, he has always wore a hat. I've just now noticed that he has hair, and he got it all cut off, which goes against everything I stand for. But he's a good. He looks good on
I
you.
said last night I should put it back on. Get it here.
I can't hear a word you're saying, but I believed you. What? You made a remark about my hair, didn't you?
No. I said the gal last night in the crowd said I should keep it on my hat.
The girl said you should keep it on. I had a lady at the record table and said, this is great because, well, I can tell you now, if you didn't know, when you come in, the merchandise lady, the redhead that's selling this stuff, that's my dear sweet wife, Catherine. And a lot of people don't know that, and she gets to talk to a lot of you before you find that out. She had a lady last night and said, Dan, I don't know what's happened to him. When he was with Alison, he had short hair, he was so handsome, he was just so respectful. She said, now I don't know, he's full-blown hippie or something, I don't know. She goes, I get it, I guess, but I don't want to see it on the shirt. That's exactly why I made the shirt. I'm sorry. It's funny, it started innocently with the hair. You know, I didn't cut it, and then people started making fun of it, and I thought it was worth letting it grow to see what would happen. It turned into a thing. But again, we're still talking about the hairless man over here. He is the type of fiddle player that digs in different than others. I don't know how to say it. I've been trying to describe you to people. You're tough, man, because I'm pretty sure he has no idea how good he is, so just forgive him. He's going to play for you, though, and he's going to show you what he can do. This guy, I'm telling you, ever since I've heard him play, I've been the biggest fan. Make him welcome Nathan Aldridge playing the fiddle for you. I know a bunch of new people. If you've got songs you want to hear, yell them out. If we know them, we'll do them. Not that one.
Sunny Side.
Actually, we could do that one.
Sunny Side.
Okay, this next song is going to be a lot like all of those. Picture them all together, what they would sound like. All those songs had a baby. We don't have titles anymore. We sing the first word. We know what we're doing. We're going to try a song called She Ain't Never Coming Home. Try, didn't even say goodbye. Draw the line between who's right or wrong. Just ran the engine, popped the clutch, and left me standing in the dust. Now I think I know what's going on. That girl ain't never coming home. Guess it didn't take her no time to go and run down my good name. And all our friends that we used to hang around walked by me on the street like I'm a stranger in this town. She didn't cry, she didn't try, she didn't even say goodbye. Draw the line between who's right or wrong. Just break the engine, pop the clutch, left me standing in the dust. Now I think I know what's going on. That girl ain't never coming home. I recorded a song a little while back with you, Gabe. I know you don't remember it, but it was on a tribute to Tony Bryce record. I got to have a bunch of people that I admired on this record. Gabe was one of them. We got to do a song. We got to do the right song for the wrong reason. I recorded that record because we lost Tony. I wanted to pay homage to someone that I loved and missed, but in the process, got to record with Molly Tuttle and him and Billy Strings and Jerry Douglas and Sam Bush and a bunch of people that were awesome. Daly and Vincent. We got a bunch of stuff, but did a duet version of this on the record. We're going to let the whole band join in on this one. So, this is a fun one. Old Tony song called "Baby, Why You Been Gone So Long." my window. All I do is wring my hands and roar. Listen to that thunder, Lord, can you hear that lonesome wind on? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Whoa. Walks out at the door, I can hear that lonesome wind on. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? So I think I could get stoned. Let the past paint pictures in my head. Drink a bottle of Thunderbird and try to write a sad, sad song. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Whoa. Walks down that door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Okay, it's the time in the show where I have to do the song that has been better to me than all of the other songs. This is, now been 25 years, it is the 25th anniversary of Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's crazy that it's that much time has flown by, no kidding. This is the song I was very excited to do even way back in the day before I knew it was going to be a big deal. I was excited to sing with George Clooney or in his place or whatever you want to call that weirdness that happened. I called home to tell my wife at the time, I remember I said, honey, looks like I'm going to get this voiceover. And of course, very excited, she goes, Dan, a voiceover, that's great. What is that? Right? I said, well, you know, you're going to go to the theater, you're going to see George Clooney up on the big screen, but when he sings, you're going to hear my voice coming out. She said, Dan, that's my fantasy. It's been hard to shake that one off, I'm just going to say. It's been a lot of years. But, hey, 25 years, man, it's still kicking. We still going to kick it. I ain't afraid. You're feeling it. Process.
But there is one problem.
was so cool to get to be a part of something like that. That was that was such a big deal. That was I never thought anything like that could happen to a guy who played bluegrass music. Got to skip ahead now a decade or so. I got one more thing that rivals that for my biggest song.
Oh, yeah.
That was not in this genre of music at all. Now, some of you do and some of you don't, I know, but you know who Avicii is. I did not. I received a call a while back from my assistant who said, hey, this guy's reaching out. I want you to do a song on his record. I was like, great, what is it? She said he plays EDM music. I didn't know what that was. I had to ask. I said, what is it? There was a little pause, and then all she did was and I laughed like hell. I thought it was funny. I said, no, thank you. And that was that. So I thought, she said, well, do you want to hear the song before we give an official no thank you? And I thought that was wise. I said, send me the song, sure. And I was scanning my brain, who do I know that could advise me on who this is? And I had a 19-year-old daughter at the time who listened to everything, right? I wanted a really quick response, right? So I did not call her, I texted. And sure enough, I texted, you ever heard of Avicii? And she gets right back, immediately. Swedish DJ, he's a genius, he's my favorite artist. Why? Now I'm really excited. I'm like, he wants me to sing this song. Record. And then she, of course, responds, the bubbles come up. One word. Bullshit. So my sweet little girl, in my mind, she still wore a halo and little cherub cheeks, my little angel, so I'm getting ready to address that word. And the phone rings, and it's her, and she's like, Dad, is this real? Are you messing with me? Is this serious? Is this are you punking me? Is this a joke? Did I do something wrong when I was a kid and you're just now deciding to punish me for it? Because I'm not in a very good place right now. If this is a joke, I don't think I could absorb it. I said, no, it's real. I said, he's going to send me the song. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know what the song is, if I'm going to like it or not. And she said, I don't care if it sucks. You're doing it. Very adamant. And this song, shows up at this time. So I said, okay, let me let you go. I'm going to listen to the song. If it's good, I'm going to, we'll check it out. She's hanging up the phone going, if you don't do it, I'm out. She was really serious. So I listened to the song, and in my mind, when I heard the song, it sounded like a bluegrass I heard banjos and fiddles and everything. And of course, if you know the real version of this song, or Avicii's version of this song, it is quite wild.
Yeah.
With horns and drums and we're going to skip the part, but we're going to play the version of a song that I had no idea when I did this with him was going to go. It went #1 in 16 different countries at the same time. By far the biggest song I will ever have. My name is not on it. So the money didn't flow down from this one, but I know you guys are going to go check out the shirts out there, so I know I'm going to make up. This one's from Avicii, and we got to play Hey Brother. Hey brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world to do. Hey, brother, there's an endless road to also the coolest thing to get. All I said was it was a little too fast. No, that was so cool to get to be a part of something like that. That gave me a whole new street cred with the teenagers. My son was in high school at that time. I went to pick him up one time, and the whole courtyard was in the, they were having recess outside. Everybody was out there, and the kid goes, "Hey, Mr. Tyminski," and another kid goes, "Hey, brother," and the whole courtyard sang the whole song. Right, while my son tried to implode like a dying star, like a not the most embarrassed you could be. I like embarrassing him, and it's cool. There's a couple of songs that I wanted to do in a way where I would force you into listening to the words without all this stuff going on, because the band, it's tough to pay attention to anything except what they're doing. Are they not the greatest, like the greatest? I am aware how lucky I am to be playing with them, that's for sure. There's a song. When I wrote this one particular song, though, I knew as soon as I wrote it, it was too complicated for this band to learn. So they're taking a break. No, we've got a pregnant lady, man. It's union, every 25 minutes. Pee break. I was talking with my wife on the back deck one day where I get a lot of my inspiration. I was sitting out there and I forget exactly what we were talking about, but she had asked a question or posed this to me. She said, "Well, then describe yourself in the fewest possible words." And at the time I had a cigar in this hand, and a glass of bourbon whiskey in this hand, and I just looked down and I said, "I'm a God-fearing heathen." And I thought it was a joke. And it was, I meant it as a joke, and then I thought about it, and I thought, I am a God-fearing heathen. Let's write about it. So I came up with this song, which I cleverly titled
God-fearing heathen.
Yeah, I knew you were listening. I knew it. I tell you. Well, I've cursed at Jesus with smoke on my breath. I gave him every reason to leave me for dead. Thank God he didn't, 'cause I swear I believe there's a place up in heaven for a God-fearing heathen like me. And I know those streets of gold ain't just paid for the soul of the straight walking saints that don't swear, smoke, or drink. It's for the losers and the winners, hard living sinners, God-fearing heathens like me. Now I've danced with my demons when there's nowhere to run. I could have stood in the darkness and loaded the gun, but I prayed holes in the knees of these old faded jeans for a place up in heaven for a God-fearing heathen like me. And I know those streets of gold ain't just paid for the soul of the straight walking saints that don't swear, smoke, or drink. It's for the losers and the winners, hard living sinners, God-fearing heathens like me. Now I've cursed at Jesus with smoke on my breath. I gave him every reason to leave me for dead. Thank you so much. That was both a tough and an easy one to write. This next one, I'm gonna do for you. This was a little easier to write. This one was about my son, my youngest, my baby boy. This is my baby boy. He's like this tall. He's 30 years old and gonna be soon, but he's still my baby. And I wrote this one about him. I have 3 kids, and when I say that I wrote this song just about my boy, not the other 2, people have to hear the song and they say, "Why is it not about your other 2?" I just don't know my youngest as well as I know the other 2, not because we're not close, but because he just plays him closer to the vest than the other. He just never talks. He does not say what's going on. You have to pry information out of him. Typical, young guy, but as any parent does, you worry about your kids. You think about, you want them to be good. Whenever you're around them, whenever you're not around them, you want them to be good. So I came up with this song, and I played it for him just actually for the first time just a few weeks ago. And he had a little tiny tear in his eyes. Pretty good. This is, if anyone has anyone in your life that you really love, this one is for you. It's called "I Hope You Smile When You're Alone." It starts with a fade in. You may not even know it, but I swear the way you laugh lights up a room. I can see it plain as day, why everybody wants to be around you. When the noise dies down, 'cause the crowd ain't around, pray you know how much you're loved and that you've always got a friend. But the rain rolls off your back and don't stay long. Hope your wheels don't stop and your dreams get caught. You're the life of every party. When the lights go out and all those friends are gone, I pray you smile when you're alone. Sometimes life can test you, it might even bring you down to your knees. Just remember when trouble comes along, it's never quite as bad as it seems. You get down on your luck with no one to pick you up. Pray you know how much you're loved, that you've always got a friend. The rain rolls off your back and don't stay long. Hope your wheels don't stop and your dreams get caught. You're the life of every party. When the lights go out and all those friends are gone, I pray you smile when you're alone. Hope the wind stays at your back and the sun lives on your face. Hope your tears are few and you always come back home. Hope your wheels don't stop and your dreams get caught. You're the life of every party. When the lights go out and all those friends are gone. When the lights go out and all those friends are gone, pray you smile when you're alone. Thank you. There's a song that I've been doing with Alison Krauss Union Station now for a couple of decades. That is, wouldn't be right if we didn't do a little bit of ACUS stuff here. I never thought when I left the band I would do this song. I didn't know I was going to be next to a young man over here who could get it done.
I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Put it there, pal.
This will go down as my most requested song with Agus the whole time I was there. You guys like to hear about that lazy farmer who would not mow his corn. I'll tell you this story and it won't take long. About a lazy farmer who wouldn't hoe his corn. The reason why I never could tell, for that young man was always well. He planted his corn in the month of June, and my July was up to his eye. And come September, there came a big frost, and all the young man's corn was lost. His courtship had just begun. Said young man had home some corn. But I've tried and I've tried and I've tried in vain. But I don't believe I've raised one grain. He went downtown to his neighbor's door. He had often been before. Sang, pretty little miss, will you marry me? Little miss, what do you say? Night do you come for me to wed? Can't even make your own cornbread. Single I am and will remain. Lazy man, I'm always there. Well, he turned his back and he walked away, saying, little miss, you rue the day. You rue the day that you were born. Forgiving me the devil 'cause I wouldn't hoe corn. Heck, why not? We got any Dunn Curry fans in there? I like saying that because that's pretty much everywhere you go. You get woohoo! I recorded some Dunn Curry music a couple different times. I recorded some with Alison Krauss, recorded some on my own, and this is a fun one for me. I learned this song way back. I've known this song before I even started listening to what lyrics were. I don't know if you guys are life or bluegrassers, but I grew up in bluegrass music, loving it so much. but never really listening to the words. I thought it was all happy. It's not all happy. This song, this one right here, this one comes with a disclaimer. If you want them to be only happy, just listen to the music and you'll be very happy. If you want to depress yourself, you can listen to the lyric. That's on you. I'm just giving you the full. This one Dell did, and we did it too. This one called Who Showed Who. See, the true bluegrassers go, woo, for the B chord. Or people who have no idea what it means and it just sounds cool. Going into the B chord, woo, what is it?
B for bluegrass.
If you're serious about bluegrass, you have to master this key. Ooh, not this key, wait a second. This key. Close. I love this music so much, and I have loved it all my life. I have some of my best memories and some of my earliest memories listening to this music. I'm going to go back to when I was a teenager for this one. I heard a band from Farron, Virginia come through my neck of the woods. I lived up in the Northeast, and a band called Lost and Found. Are you familiar with this band, Lost and Found? Thank you.
Somewhat.
They kicked my butt. I mean, they left me with scars, man. It was amazing. I never enjoyed anything so much. And I remember where I was sitting. I remember everything I felt when I heard this next song we're about to do. And we're going to recreate it here for you. I mean, we got to play this one. It's called Harvest Time. I was stealing corn from home. Make me hug the ground and I dead still. Flashing through my mind.
A man who really didn't give a damn. They say he shot old Mountain Joe for just one ear of corn. And back the day they laid him in the ground. Well, I can hear the breaking of the twigs from someone's footsteps, but shaky legs just can't get up and run. And as I lay there breathless, the next thing I expect was a blast of hell from Palmer Lawson's gun. Homer's lovely daughter, Juliet. I smelled perfume in her hair. She lay there beside me. Whispered, Papa's running moonshine again. I thank God for cloudy nights and Alabama's whiskey stick and Mark's time in Homer Lawson's feet. I thank God for cloudy nights and Alabama's whiskey stick and Mark's time in Homer Lawson's feet. I'm feeling. Okay, that last one, that was kind of for us. When we're together, we kind of pick a few songs that we're going to do regardless of what. We're going to do just maybe one or two more for us. You're welcome to stay. We used to do this song back when Adam Steffi was in the band. I thought this song was retired. No, we've got the man to do this, and this is one of my faves as well. This is Toe Tapper. Come on, let's do it. What do you think? What's it called? If I knew it, I'd do it. No place to hide. Like I said, first of all, I used to love to watch the rain. I'd stand up to the downtown bed for water to cool my brain. I never thought it would be if the river goes too high, and all the seeds we planted would get washed out with the tide. But now I am a man, and I need a place to hide. Well, there's nowhere to run, and there's no place to hide, where the water runs free and the mud starts to slide. Oh, there's no turning back. Down the highway of sorrow, there's no turning back.
No song to sing.
Here's the thing. It's I should have paid more attention to that when we had more time, but we're down into those wee hours. We're at a point in time where we just got a couple more, but I think we need to burn one. You want some Bill Monroe music, I can tell. Man, we've only got a couple more, and we hope you've had as much fun as you could possibly. We hope you had half the fun we had playing for you. You folks, I don't know how aware you are, if you are aware or not, you're making bluegrass music cool again by showing up and supporting, and we love you for it. Thank you so much. I'm going to give, who does I give the choice to? You. Slow, medium, fast. Fast, you're a genius. Thank you.
that shines on the road where I live.
Folks, it has come that time. This is not a happy time for me because we would play and play and play and play, but we've got that time for one more. Now I'm going to say it like this. We have time. One more. Now, here's how it goes normally. The bands play, that's, their last song, and they do it fast and they loud, and they stop all together, and you clap, the band walks off, they stand behind the stage, behind the curtain, with their fingers crossed, hoping you will keep clapping, so they can come back out and play the encore song they have all prepared for you. We're not doing that. We're going to play our last song. You're probably going to clap. We're going to take that as you want the encore, and then we're going to do the real last song, and we're going to say goodnight. So, on behalf of Jason and Gavin and Nathan and Aaron and Grace, our sound man, Ethan Standard, doing the sound, we love him. Miss Catherine out at the table, thank you so much. You have been fantastic. You showed up, you hung with us as Bluegrass fans, you can tell, we love you for it. Thank you so much. We're going to leave you with the old place. Where part of the curriculum here. You get a little exercise, you stand up, you get the blood flowing. This is good. This is nice.
No song to sing.
Okay, we're going to play this one more song for you, and I have to ask. I do. I have to. Is there any? Here's the thing. If there's anyone, I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to make it a statement. If there is anyone in the house that has any worry in their heart, we're going to sing about it. On my feet, it takes worry man to sing worry song. Takes worry man to sing worry song. Takes worry man to sing worry song. Worry now, but I won't be worried long. It takes worry man to sing worried song. Takes worry man to sing worried song. Takes worry man to sing worried song. I'm worried now, I won't be worried long.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
I should have stayed in the same room.
I'm going to say it.
Oh my gosh. Get your camera. I want to get up there again with me.
Thanks, Sarah. That was awesome.
Dan, your biggest fan right there. Your biggest fan. Your biggest fan.
You're a good man. Thank you so much. Oh, dude. Thank you, No, this will last me a lot longer than that will. That eat prayer be.
I got him signed. I was the first one in line to get him signed. Yeah. I said, wife of mine didn't remember that. He said she's good with that. He said she's got the memory. Two of them, both they were signed by him. I was the first one in line. He walked by and said, Dan, your wife said Catherine said get right there. He said, okay.